Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be a get ready with me for my 19th birthday. So first of all, I'm going to say I'm doing a voiceover because my microphone screwed up, but I hope you guys don't mind it too much. So the first thing I'm going to start off with today is prepping my lips. I'm using the Lush Ultra Balm and I'm just going to use that to moisturize my lips. And as per usual, the eyeshadow primer I'm using today is my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid and blend it out with my fingers. Next, I'm going to go into my Lorac MegaPro palette 2, and I'm going to take the shade Tawny, and I'm just going to apply that to my crease using a fluffy brush. The next color I'm going to go in from the MegaPro palette 2 is going to be Burlap right next to it, and I chose that color so that it would kind of tone down the tawny from it being such an orangey brown color. And I'm just going to place it right on top of it and blend it all out. So for this makeup look, I actually wanted it to be like a copper color, and I actually found out going through all my palettes that I did not have any type of copper color whatsoever. So I kind of did like a makeshift, I guess. I used Melon from the MegaPro palette 2, and I mixed it with Tangerine, just a little bit of both, not too orangey and not too melony, and I just put that all over my lid. And after that, I went with my Naked 2 palette using YDK and Half Baked on a wet brush and packing it right on top of those two colors. I really wanted to darken it up just a little bit and blend the Tawny and Burlap out. So I took Tease and I placed it right on top of that and I blended it upwards towards my brow. Then after that, I'm taking Bootycall from the same exact palette again, and I'm going to highlight underneath my brow bone in my inner corners with that color. The lashes I decided to use were more of a natural one. They're from DODO Lashes in the style D119. You guys can use my coupon code, it's Emoline, which I will also link it down below in the description box for you guys. I wanted to keep my skin hydrating and fresh looking, so I used my e.l.f. Hydrating Primer to prime my face. Like I said, I wanted my birthday look to be all about the glow, so I'm going in with my Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone with a stipple brush, and I'm going to stipple it on the places of my face that I want to be highlighted. So as per usual, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Betterskin foundation, and I am going to be putting it over that highlight as well. If you guys would like a foundation slash contour slash highlight routine, please let me know or comment it down below. I'm going to be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Sand, and I'm going to put it underneath my eyes just to color correct the darkness and around my mouth and my nose if needed. The concealer that I'm going to be using today is my MAC Prolongwear concealer in the color NW20, and I'm going to use that to further highlight my face and also to cover any darkness and imperfections. And to blend the concealer, I'm using a sponge that I got from Forever 21. In the bag there is 25, and it was I think like about $1, which is a really good price, and they're really great. So instead of doing a really harsh contour line, I only wanted to contour my cheeks a little bit just so they looked a bit chiseled, but I really wanted it to be more of a bronzy look. So I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast and just slightly contouring my face. Once again, I really wanted this look to be more bronzy, so I brought out my Coastal Scents Suntones bronzer in medium, and I just bronzed all over my face where I contoured just to kind of set it. And this stuff is super pigmented, so you have to be really careful. To set the contour on my nose, I went into my NARS One Shocking Moment palette, and I used the bronzing powder Laguna to set the contour, as it's a less shimmery bronzing powder. So for my blush, I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and I used it in the shade Rose Champagne, and I just put that all on my cheek. So instead of using my champagne pop, I decided to go with something different. I used the NYX Illuminator in Ritualistic, and I just used it to set all the highlighting that I did earlier. So I did my baking off camera, but if you guys would like to see that also as part of my foundation routine, please let me know. And I decided to go back in with Bootycall in the inner corners as it came off while I was putting on my concealer. My face had been baking for a while, so I decided to brush off the powder, and you guys will be able to tell, but I decided to change the color on my lip as it did not match. Instead of the previous color, I decided to go with my NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the color Soft Spoken, just as I wanted it to be sort of neutral. To set my face, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I want to apologize in advance for the bad lighting and the background, but the curling wand that I'm going to be using today is by GVP. I believe it is the 1/2 inch or the 1 inch. I'm not really sure, but I will definitely show you guys. And all I'm going to do is put some heat protectant in my hair and brush out all my tangles from my lovely bleached blonde hair. So the curling wand that I am using is very hot. It's only on low and it can burn through my acrylic nails, which means it's very hot obviously. So you will be needing gloves. If you don't have one, it should come with a pair of gloves, but you will be needing to do that. I'm going to grab 1 inch to 2 inches of hair in between each curl, and I'm going to just wrap my hair around the wand, and I'm going to leave it on the wand for 5 to 8 seconds. So the way that I like to curl my hair is whenever I grab a piece of hair, I like to make the curls face away from my face, if that makes sense. So flipping it outwards, basically away from your face, is how I like to do it on each side. So once again, I'm going to show you guys how I curl my hair. You just grab 1 inch or 2 of hair, wrap it around the barrel, going away from your face. A big factor that plays in the way I curl my hair is having all the curls start at the same level. I like to have my curls start at my eyebrow or around my eye, just the eye area in general. I need to have all my curls starting there. You can't have one all the way up at your roots and the other one sagging all the way down to your ear. That's just not cute. So here's a comparison of the curled side and the straight side. You guys can tell that it's so much more voluminous, and if you guys look, it is all at the exact same level. So for the right side of your head, you're going to do the exact same thing like you did with the left side. Just grab a strand of hair and wrapping it around the barrel away from your face and leaving it on there for 5 to 8 seconds or however long you feel comfortable with. Alright, so I am finished with curling both sides of my head. I'm going to take my OGX Argan Oil Shea Butter, and it's a weightless oil, and I'm going to take at least a quarter-sized drop of it, and I'm just going to rub it in between my palms and put it all over my hair, especially going through the ends and the top, and pretty much just saturating my head. Okay, not saturating, but you guys get it. And I'm just going to use my fingers and just comb out the curls and everything like that. Another key thing about my curls is that you have to use your fingers to brush out the curls. If you use a brush to brush out your curls, you're going to end up looking like a poodle. If you want to look like a poodle, then girl, you know, you do you, but I prefer to use my fingers and my hands because it gives my hair a more voluminous and effortless kind of look. Alright you guys, this is now the end of my Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys didn't mind all the nonsense speaking throughout the entire video. If you guys like this voiceover thing that I'm trying out now with this better microphone, please give me a thumbs up. Any products that I use in this video will be in the description bar below, and coupon codes will also be in my description bar below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!